Hey guys, it's Nexy here, and today we are back with another throwback video. This will be episode 16, and it'll actually be, in fact, the last throwback video on this channel. It's been a somewhat long throwback series. I started back in the summer of 2016, and we've uploaded, I think, 16 episodes now. You can find the playlist of the whole throwback series in the description below. It might be episode 17. It's one of those. I can't actually remember right now, but the playlist will be in the description below if you guys want to check out all the videos of the throwback series. But today, we're actually not doing a throwback on a single particular game, but rather it's going to be the honorable mentions of the series that I couldn't really do single videos on, but I still want to mention. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll be quickly going through all of these games, and there'll be some gameplay in the background from other channels, which I'll leave the descriptions, the names of in the description below. So make sure to go check them out, because this is their gameplay that's going to be playing in the background. Brothers in Arms 2. Now this is a very old FPS shooter that came out in early 2010. I know left the leaderboards, and I actually got up to the top 10, I remember at one point. And I just completely low-knifed that game. It had loads of spawn camping in this game, lots of spawn traps where you pretty much just, the majority of your kills really were just throwing grenades and shooting people across the map, because you knew they'd be spawning there in a second. And it was really, really easy to have an insane KDA. Mine was something like 6 or 7 or something ridiculous like that. And I made a lot of friends on that game, like Pet Shop Boys on GameLoft Live. Pet Shop Boys, though, he changed his name a lot, so it wasn't his only name. Now, next game is going to be Rainbow Six. I actually got to second place on the leaderboards here in this game. It was like a strategy, first-person shooter game based on Rainbow Six series, which actually had co-op missions, which was really, really interesting and fun. The whole multiplayer experience was fun. But it has been offline for a while now, and there's actually a screenshot I managed to save from another person's YouTube channel, and in the background you can see that I was in 4th place in the screenshot, even though I had reached 2nd place once, and that screenshot is of me when I was in the clan LGY, which is one of the clans that I had co-created. I think it was like Legends, and I created another clan also back in the day, and we just fused them together and we created LGY, and that was the biggest clan in Rainbow Six, really. And at one point we actually had 8 members in the top 10, which is absolutely ridiculous, but eventually over time people dispersed and left the clans. So that was Rainbow Six, a lot of fun. Another game I also no-lifed into leaderboards. Next up we have Tap Tap Revenge. Now this is the first app I ever downloaded. I got an iPod for it was either Christmas or my birthday, and I remember this was the very, very first app that I downloaded, and it was a very fun gameplay. Loads of free content. There was there was monetized stuff. You could purchase new songs, but there was so many. You could download like 200 songs for free just to play on there. So it was a very fun game, and of course it's not been up for a very long time. That was back in like iOS 3 or something, a very, very long time ago. Eliminate Pro. This was like the first real multiplayer FPS experience on mobile. Had 4-player free-for-all matches. I think at one point it also had TDM, but I'm not exactly sure about that. I think it was free-for-all, just for the majority of the time. It was very fun, loads of customization, and it went down pretty early though. It only lasted for like a year or two before they took it off the store, but it was a very fun game, and that's all I really have to say about it since it's been so long. It's been like 8 or 7 years since I played it, something like that, maybe a little bit less, I'm exaggerating, but it's been a very, very long time. Next up is Nova 2. Not much to say here. My favorite Nova multiplayer game, really. It's also down, but I enjoyed playing the game types such as Instagib, and it was just overall a really fun Nova multiplayer experience, even though it was simpler than the Nova 3 experience. Because Nova 3, I guess, in a way, was the most advanced and most console-like, but I just personally had most fun with Nova 2. And for the last honorable mentions game is going to be Archetype. Now this was a very interesting concept of an FPS shooter. The original controls I believe everybody had to use at first were gyroscope, but you could also do dual stick. So I wasn't really fond of both of the controlling methods, and I didn't play the game too much, but I do remember one of my friend's mentors played the game a crap ton, and I'm not sure if Mentors is even subscribed to him anymore. Maybe he changed his name or something. But he was a friend from iOS Gaming, and he got very high on the leaderboards, and he just played a crap ton, and he was an absolutely amazing player. And it was a fun overall game as far as FPS shooters went on the App Store and mobile gaming. So that's really all for honorable mentions. This was the last throwback. I'm not sure what I'm going to be taking this channel next. I mentioned in a few videos ago, before the throwback series kind of got rebooted and to continuity. I've been doing nothing but throwback for the last couple weeks, or even a couple months. But before that, I did mention I was going to be quitting around December 15th, but really I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing now, so just check out the next video I'm going to be uploading, because whatever that upload is going to be, it's either going to be a goodbye or an explanation of what I plan to do with my channel. So that's it for this video though. I hope you guys enjoyed this honorable mentions throwback. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace guys. Love you and bye. Be snexy, because that's an outro I haven't used in a while, and I thought I'd say, even though it's cringy as hell. Alright, peace guys. Love you. Bye.